Hey everyone, it's your favorite monkey and welcome back to Starbase. And yeah, it's been a few days since I have actually been back. And yeah, I did get a comment, somebody asking me about the um, crates here at the back. So basically, I think, I'm sorry if I cannot remember your name, but you asked that, what if we only load up one row of the crates with ore? Will that not upset the balance of the ship? And I think the answer might be yes. I'm not 100% sure. The simple solution to this is to maybe move them, all the rows, like these two a little bit to the left and these two to the right, and have a fifth one in the center. And the reason why we want that is so that the first one, the center one, will always get loaded first. So that if it's just a single hauling, like just a single row of ore being hauled, then the balance would still be centered. But we want this center way to be accessed. Now the thing is, what I would do in the future is to make sure that at least the middle two will get loaded up. So yeah, I think that is going to be a simpler solution. Otherwise, have to like add more to the ship, and it's already kind of a gigantic thing. There's no thrusters, and there's no plates, there's nothing. So that is kind of what is going to happen. But anyways, I think that is that, and I also want to thank everybody for subscribing and liking the video and whatnot. I do appreciate it. It is really awesome. And today we are going to look at the thrusters, see what we can do with those. It's gonna be quite a simple task, I think, I hope. The thing is, which I just need to remember, is that we are going to need thrusters here at the top and at the bottom, like literally over here, and at the mirrored, but yeah, you could say mirrored at the bottom, on the sides as well. Let's see, now this is what is going to be the issue, because we kind of want those thrusters to be in the center of the whole frame, and that should be around here. If this is going to be the center beam, then we're going to have thrusters here, like 4 of them around the nose, and then here at the back most likely as well, 4 at the same time. Otherwise, what I might have to do is somehow extend this front part a little bit, this part over here, just a little bit, so it can accommodate thrusters, so we still have, like, quote unquote, the invisible box kind of thing. But we will get to that in a later episode or whatnot. Today I just want to work on the reverse thrusters, and also the normal thrusters is going to push us with the booster rockets or thrusters, like that ring around. So I was thinking having rows like this, okay, of thrusters, and well, I mean, triangle thrusters would look cool and all. They would kind of like, you can work with them in a sense and make something really cool looking, but I feel like vertical, yeah, horizontal, vertical, oh yeah, horizontal lines of thrusters would look much more eye-pleasing. Yeah, it would be a better eye candy, but I think the center beam, yeah, because the weight is going to be very different. We kind of have to work with, yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to work on this set of beams here, okay, and have the thrusters all packed up and ready to rock and roll, and then maybe use a mixture of normal thrusters or box thrusters and triangle thrusters. I don't know if I'm going to use triangle thrusters. I think the only times I am going to use them is for like the ones that pushing us, like strafing, pointing up and down, that kind of thing, pivoting and yawing, I think is what it's called, and then mainly just box thrusters back here with booster box thrusters. So yeah, give me a moment. Let me see what I can figure out, and we'll be right back. Hold on tight. Alright, welcome back. So I do apologize if the video is taking longer than it should. This is quite a big project. I severely underestimated, okay? The idea was in my head, and I really wanted, like, it sounded simple in my head, like it can be done very quickly and whatnot, but it turns out to be a bit more of a, like a time sink, if I can be honest. But it's been a few days afterwards since the previous part of this video, and yeah, still working on the ship, still working with the thrusters and whatnot, trying to calculate how many we need and all those kind of things. But let's start with this. Okay, so here in the front we have, in each corner, all four corners, we have thrusters. It's about, I think each box thrusters tier 1. This one kicks out about 400,000, but I think with the nozzle as well adds an extra 100,000, so it's 500,000 per thruster. So it's basically 1, 2, 3 million, 3, 6, 9, 12 million thrust. It kicks out at the front so that we can, it will, I think it will be will be enough to brake, you know, if we have to brake for something. Not really sure if it will, question mark, but you know, we'll see when we get there. We're not gonna, you know, get everything ready to rock and roll within this video. I just want to have the thrusters placed in, and maybe next episode I'm thinking of either the like flight deck here at the front, or maybe the plating, one of the two. I'm not sure. I will think about it, but yeah, just want to get the thrusters down for now. And yeah, so we got that, and then here at the back, this is what we got. Basically what I did was this frame here, if I can, you know, this all around here, if I just, you know, just quickly kind of highlight what we used, or what I used, something like that and that, and you know, this frame basically is what I used as a template. So I selected this frame and pulled it forward up until here, and as we can see, it's not very far from the edge of the building limit, but to my surprise it's still quite within the voxel limit. We'll have to see when we get there. Not sure if we have to remove a couple things, whatnot. Hopefully we can get everything done within the voxel limit and all the other limits and whatnot, but we will see when we will cross that bridge when we get there. Let's put it that way. Okay, so got that frame down, got these thrusters here in the center. This will be our main source of thrust. Once again, one of these kicks up 500,000, so it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5, so 500,000 times 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about the amount of thrust this is going to kick out. I think it's close to, if not a little bit more than a what do you call it, the plasma thrusters. Is not as efficient though. A plasma thruster I think is much more efficient than this, but I'm thinking of, you know, simplicity and having this thing built and ready to rock and roll as quickly as possible with the least amount of resources being spent. So this is what I was thinking of this. And the outside ring, we also have some thrusters. I can't remember what I calculated, but this is still also quite powerful. If we need that extra, I think it's about 8 mil or something. I can't remember. But that is purely there for just like, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a button, press a button, and all these will full on fire. And they will have their own generators and whatnot. These ones in the back and those in this front over there, Oh, I can see those are a bit off. That one's to the right and this one's to the left. Did I do it exactly the same on this side? Yeah, didn't really want to do that. That one should be down one and to the left. Yeah, but anyways, so button, fire, boosters, kick in. That's what we got, and I'm really thinking about this frame now. Maybe what I should do is this corner. No, I didn't really think about this corner over here. This corner, and obviously on the other side as well, and here at the top. My idea was just to have this main. Although we can keep these on the outside. I don't know. I will see what I can do. Don't want to drag this video on too much longer. Yeah, I'm just, you know, trying to think if this will be efficient. Like, will we keep these on the outside open and this enclosed or something? I don't know. I really don't know what we're gonna do. But yeah, I want to get these guys attached. I want to get these guys into the frame, onto the frame as well. And we should also remember that I want a bunch of rangefinders around here, like all along the front, down here and the bottom, and to this side and back to the top. One row, maybe in the center, nicely in the center, each of those. And in here or down here at the bottom, same thing, and at this side the same thing, because, you know, asteroid detection and that kind of stuff, so we don't collide and just destroy the whole ship one shot if we're going to leave the safe zone. And I'm thinking that there might be some rangefinders here at the front as well. That's kind of going what am I saying, which might obstruct the view we have. We could probably just have a smaller window and have a few rangefinders or something. We'll see when we get there as well. Like, I mean, we can also really get rid of this frame. It's not. It's kind of redundant if yeah, I will see. But anyways, let me see what I can do and get these guys hooked up into the frame and bolt everything and weld everything, and then we'll be back with the final product. So hold on tight, we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So I quickly want to apologize if this video has been not released or published in like the time frame I really wanted it to. It has been literally a few days even before. And yeah, so the engines, the reverse engines, took a little bit longer than I expected because I had to, you know, like sort of tie them down, you know, like this, give them a frame and hard points and whatnot, just to have them on the frame so that we have that braking power if need. But yeah, so we got a bunch of thrusters all around. Okay, and here at the bottom as well. And we also have these hard points. Now what they will do is they will house these, what do you call it, rangefinders. Yeah, the rangefinder. So they will, it'll just basically just look something like this. But I feel like the big hard point, they actually look really good. You know, it gives that sort of futuristic sci-fi-ish feel to it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So these empty hard points will house the rangefinders. There might be a few even here at the front, just in case, like when you get closer to the safe zone, like if you go out the safe zone, you'll get larger and larger asteroids, and we want to detect the small ones as well. So I think there might be some here at the front window at the same time. What I'm probably going to do is make this a double-decker. Okay, so at the top we will have the captain and whatnot, okay, the flight chair, and then at the bottom we will have a bunch of normal chairs, like we discussed. But I'm thinking maybe it will be split in half, maybe, I do not know. We'll see how creative we can get with that. But yeah, so we have these engines in place and these hard points for the rangefinder. And also here at the back, we have these thrusters sitting here, also to, you know, tie down and beams welded and whatnot. And yeah, so it's a giant floating box. That's basically what it is at this stage. But I feel like it will work out, you know, and it might be something viable, you know. It might be something that can be flown very soon. If we check at the budget and whatnot, it is approaching the voxel limit quite quickly, but it's not in danger of reaching that immediately. But we still do have to take into account like the objects and those things and the cost of it. So yeah, and the material cost is not that bad. It's going to be about 888,000 stacks of Agitite, Bastium, Chardonium, Vocarium. Damn, that was a lot to say. But there will obviously be more things that's coming along with this ship. So I think the next episode we are going to divide this into a double-decker, see what we can do there, and just get the pilot seat in and a bunch of seats at the bottom, and then yeah, I think that will be the next episode. And the episode after that we can start working on maybe the plating, I'm thinking. Yeah, just to see how far we can get with the the limits, because material, not just material but building budget as well, like these numbers. We want this thing to be ready to haul a lot of asteroids or ore, and you know, with its speciality being like it can transport individuals, like different people's ore at the same time. I mean, you can take this out to go mining, but there won't be any mining lasers or anything attached to this thing. So that's, you know, that's that. And yeah, well, then yeah, like I said, the next episode, flight deck, we're gonna see what we can do there, split this up and whatnot. Then the episode after that, we can start working on the plating and see how far we get there. And if we don't hit any limits or whatnot, then we can start working on basically the generators and fuel rods and tanks and things, see how far we get there. And once that is done, we can start with the YOLO and flight controls and all those things. I just remembered that we also need maneuver thrusters and whatnot. I do not know if I want to put them here on the front, maybe here on the sides at the very end over here. Some be over here, and obviously directly mirrored on the other side, top and bottom, and copy paste those and just place them over here, just to have that strafing ability. And also, now the thing is, I'm just looking at this and it might turn out that we have to take out some of this beams because we want to work within the confines of this structure. So there might be, otherwise we must add some hard points on the outside thrusters over here if we're gonna have any thrusters, so that we don't fly and hit an asteroid, or asteroid hits that thruster and then like we do not have the ability to turn or anything. So yeah, I think that's same at the top, bottom, left, right, and not the back end. They don't need any rangefinders, just the front, because the ship's moving forward. But yeah, anyways people, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for joining me here on Starbase. Hope you guys are still enjoying these videos. More will be coming. I will try to work as hard as possible to churn out content for you guys. I see everybody is really liking these episodes. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.